eggs. Alright, so I'm going to play it again with some voice interpretation now, and then we'll talk about some of the different classifiers. So I'm going to move over here so I can find it. So, you can find this video on YouTube, by the way. It's called The Incredible Journey of an Ordinary Egg. So he's saying on a farm, it's dark. So the hen gets up and flies away. Notice the classifier of the hen flying away, by the way. Did y'all see that? So on the farm, I backed it up 10 seconds. It's dark. The hen flies away. Here's the classifier. So all these other eggs are sitting around. Hello, brother. Hello, sister. Guess mom left. Hey, look, here comes a man on the farm. He's walking along, picking up the eggs. Notice the classifier has his feet walking, grabbing the eggs. Whoop, there he goes. Stacking them up. Goes into the house. You say, a milk carton, he's using a classifier to show the milk carton. He's using a classifier to show the eggs going in there. He gets put in the milk carton. And it gets closed. He's saying, it's dark, I can't see anything. Oh well. So the farmer picks up the carton of eggs, gets in his car, starts it up, and now they're driving off the farm. That's all the bumpiness. He's just having a great time. So they arrive at the store. He gives them the eggs, and he leaves. So now he's put in a different place, and he goes to sleep all night, and the next morning, a woman's coming through, and she's got her looking for stuff that she needs. Here's another classifier. She opens it up. He says, "Oh, the light. Good morning. Oh, hey, there's a woman there." The woman's picking up the eggs. That's a classifier. Him picking up the eggs. Now he's going to use his head as a classifier again. So it's dark again. I can't see anything. She goes along. He finger spells cashier. If you didn't catch that. Here's the cashier swiping all the things, classifiers again, everywhere. So everything's getting scanned. So the woman gets into a car again, starts it up, going for another ride. And the lady arrives home. She's putting her groceries away in the refrigerator. Yep, closes the door, and it's cold. You can see his breath. All night, and then the next morning, the door opens up. Takes out the carton, and he says, "Hi, woman," and then that's a fun classifier there. I want to point that out again. I don't know if y'all caught this the first watch through. So the door opens up, picks them up. "Hello, woman." All right, did y'all catch it that time?
Devil.
You notice that? He said, "Hello, woman," and then he becomes the woman. He's acting as the woman now, and he goes, "It's her hair." Because it's first thing in the morning. Her hair cut off. So he goes, "Hello, woman," and so all night, the next morning, door opens up. Gets picked up again, carton gets opened up. "Hello, woman," there's the hair. So, "Oh, good morning, I'm sorry, lady." So they take the eggs, start cracking the eggs. There's a classifier for the side of the frying pan, and there's the yolk. Starts sizzling. Flip.
Flip it upside down.
Flip again. So now he's going to get moved. What is he on now?
Plate.
He's on a plate. Very good. So he gets cut. And the lady says,
Would you have done the same thing?
I would have never come up with that in a million years. I would never have come up with that in a million years. He's a very gifted storyteller. So, yes, he's a fantastic storyteller. So, yeah, I know, it's an whole video. It's like, it's like before you were born. No, I'm just kidding. You're 9, I'm sorry. This video was put on the internet when you were 4. So that was a long time ago. That's like half your life. So he is so I would not have told it that way. But notice though, he used a lot of different classifiers. He used his body a lot also, and that's a kind of classifier, especially his head. It's just, again, I never would have thought of that. But especially like the whole, you had the cashier, sliding him through, you had the farmer taking the eggs, the woman, looking at the eggs. All those are classifiers, because if I just walked up to you and started signing and went, you got no idea what I'm talking about. Because this can be anything. I can be, It could be a claw, yes, it could be a claw machine. It could be a,
Checking your fruit.
It could be checking the fruit. It could be talking about fruit, looking at the different fruit. It could be, I could be cleaning up my kid's stuff and looking for the remote while I'm doing it, because my daughter likes to hide our remote. So I could be, it could be anything. You have no idea. I was on a camping trip one time with some deaf people. I think I wasn't the only hearing person, but I was the only hearing person learning sign language. So all the other hearing people signed well. I was just like the one who was like, I had no idea what's going on. So, and a deaf guy walks up to me and goes, and I'm like, what? And he goes, what? What? And he's like, he's enjoying. He's like, he doesn't understand me. So finally, I got the idea to look around, and they were getting ready to cook hot dogs, and they had a 2-pronged thing that they were putting the hot dogs in. They were asking if I wanted to cook a hot dog. Say what? No, it was a hot dog.
Hot dog?
Yeah, a hot dog. Okay, you use that sign. Okay, it was a hot dog. So, and they had like that. He was asking if I wanted to cook a hot dog. Yeah. I was confused. Yeah. It wasn't cut up. It was a whole hot dog. It was just like
Probably never done that before.
Yeah. And then fire.
All right, Dad, you gonna take him on a camping experience?
He's weird. He don't even like hot dogs. So
All right, well, you're just gonna go through the experience now.
Hot dogs on a fire.
He doesn't like hot dogs, he says he'll never do that.
Yeah, that's the hot dog, yeah. And then you yeah, you got it.
Why did his finger spell cashier?
Cashier. He spells it just for clarity. Cashier, there is a sign for it, you just don't see it a lot. Cashier. Cashier. So he just spelled it for clarity. I'm gonna guess that this sign is not used everywhere. So he just wanted to be clear. Yes.
I kind of like how our meetings always go from, let's practice, to you telling stories about a ordinary egg, and all of a sudden I'm imagining the egg being a hot dog and me stabbing it.
That's what we do. That's what we do. So another good classifier he used that I like was this one.
Yeah.
And I like it because it could be a lot of different things. Because I can go like this, and that could be my hair in the morning, well, whatever hair I have. It could also be a shark. It could be,
So shark
my brother went through this thing where he wanted a mohawk when he was in high school. And so he had a mohawk. So, but it could be a mohawk. So all that was just, a guitar, like a guitar.
I thought it was rooster.
A rooster, yes. Well, yeah, it could be like, you could be like showing, if I'm describing like a rooster, I'd be like, rooster, like that. So, yeah, whoop. So, and I'm using these classifiers to describe what it looks like. So, and these classifiers can be any handshake. You can use the letters. So, like if I said this, what can we use this as a classifier for?
A.
Well, it is an A. It's not a, well, yeah.
No.
But I could show like a hand knocking on the door, right? I could show like, right? It could be put on a hat. Be driving. Or so you could open a door. What else do y'all think? Stirring a pot, pulling a window down. Baseball.
Yes.
Stabbing. Yikes.
Yeah.
Take your magic trick.
I mean, it is October.
It is October. Yes. Someone's getting ready for Halloween horror nights. My students, I have so many of my students like planning to go to that. I'm like, you're gonna pay a lot of money to get scared. I like a hot dog, kind of. Well, that's more of an S though. Yeah,
Get scared by a hot dog?
No, he was saying like this one could also. This is a sign for hot dog also. I prefer just on hot dog on that note because you probably noticed us using different signs. I prefer the sign hot dog, but most of the time you see that up north. That's why I was surprised you signed hot dog because that sign's from up north.
His interpreter from that.
Oh, your interpreter's from up north. Okay, that makes sense. Here, most of the time you see the sign hot dog, but that's also sausage. And as someone who really enjoys grilling, sausages and hot dogs are very different, and it's very important you don't get the two of those confused. So, this is just a personal matter for me. So I signed hot dog or hot dog.
I like this one.
I do too. It just makes sense.
Yeah.
So I signed hot dog also. But you will see hot dog and sausage. And so, well, let's take a look at let's keep looking at classifiers. We still have time. What could this be a classifier for?
Boy Scout.
Door.
Someone's saluting. Let's start with that. Someone's saluting. A door opening. What? Well, it's the handshake that's used for the sign God, but that's not really a classifier. That's a sign. It's when it starts doing other things. A pedal. You're stepping on it, and then the car. Right?
A catapult.
No.
Okay. Catapult, like, yes. A what?
Patting a baby's butt.
Patting a baby's butt. I was gonna say spanking a kid, but anyway. Yes. A kite. Yes.
The wind.
The wind. Yeah, well, that's the sign for them. What
Boat
can
crash.
this be used to show?
A boat crash.
Stabbing is what you said against stabbing.
A boat
There's
crash.
two of you back there.
Boat crash.
A boat crash? A shark, yeah, you had the wire. Alright, so shark, but then you can show me the shark. Yeah, that's the water, but that's the shark.
Wait. How to fin a shark? A fin a person.
Then it just comes out. It makes sense. So, what else we got? Anything else?
A person?
This is a sign for blue.
A person?
So, it could also be slapping someone. So.
Also a person? I mean, this could be
My
a
son
person.
and I know he's only 5, but we'll like slap box. We'll be like, like that all the time. So, I don't slap my kid, I promise. A frisbee. Really, you go frisbee, not UFO?
No.
So it could be a lot of different things. You use it, like a roller coaster, like. Right? So, important thing with classifiers that you think outside the box. We'll make sure, I'm going to do this exercise like that at the end of each class for these last few with different handshakes. So we can kind of practice that because it's an important skill to have. So, and then you start putting them together. There are things in ASL that are called ABC stories, where you tell a story using each handshake. So, like, for example, it'd be like, no. And you go through each letter, using each letter to tell a story. You could do the same thing with numbers. It could be like, you could tell a story like that. So these are used, in stories in sign language. They're used, we saw like with this one, you use them just in your normal conversation, and they make your life so much easier. It says saying like, I walked, where? Store. I shopped, I bought a lot of things. Instead, you can say, me.
You simplify all that by saying, No more money.
Money. So, but you can say me, store. Right? So you can show it, not tell it. Because we are learning sign language, and it's a very visual language. We're getting into that more visual part of it now. So, and with that, do we have any final questions before I close it out? Yes? No. You had your hand up? You're like, no.
No.
You're like, no. Take that, Cody. Anyone else? The two of you are so violent back there.
I was going through all the letters just to think
He's
words
just trying to
first.
stab me with every letter.
D, E.
That whole
No,
Spruce
you're
Creek
doing
High
it.
thing is sort of set the pace.
It could be a
Say
bludgeon.
what?
The whole Spruce Creek High thing.
A is a bludgeon. A is bludgeoning weapon. B is smacking someone.
Yeah.
C could be hooking. Could be biting someone.
Yeah, you could, like,
D is stabbing.
J would be an easy one. J. Alright, let's pray and I'll get you all out of here. Dear Lord Father, thank you for this class. I pray that you help us continue to study this language, use it for your honor. Thank you for the enjoyment we've had in this class. And I just pray that you help us to continue to learn. I love you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.